just opened the door. Hey everybody, this is Ken. I am back with another accessory from Teslasy. This is the third accessory that they did send to me, and as you can see, it's pretty bare. I took my cover off. I've gotten prepared because I have my T8 here to display, and what this is a T9, which is a 9.6 inch, a little bit bigger, different shape. This is just like a long rectangular shape. Apple CarPlay is like half of the screen. It's not the full screen. This will take care of all this and have more features. This also has blind spot monitoring like this one as well. This one is just more upgraded and it is more expensive, but you can always use my discount code. I'll leave that in the description below for you. This will not be a in-depth video. Teslasy is sending me this one for free so I can review it. Let's unbox it. And this is what everything is in. I do have a Intel chip, so I have to put it up through the computer. If you have a AMD Ryzen, it's way easier where you could just plug it into like a OBD port or whatever, that canvas port, and that's what presented. Look at all the images, all the steps. I really love this. It's really nice. And you can buy this product with a camera as well, but I believe I told them not to send me the camera because I don't really need that. The packaging is just top notch. It lets me know a lot of things about companies, to be honest with you. Look how it's presented. It's really nice. Love that. Hopefully you can see it. All the things I'm probably gonna need is talking about extension cables. It has Intel wiring harness, extension cable, connection cable 3, connection cable 1, AMD wiring harness, so you get both in the box, and a pry tool, the mounting tool that you'll mount it to the dash. Okay, that's cool, really nice. Just plastic, as you can hear right there. The display, it's just really nice. I can't keep saying that. Love the packaging. Let's take that out. And it's very slim, just like that one, probably a little bit thicker, I would say. I like how they're covering the screen right here. Won't take that off yet. Just like that. And then it'll go into the dash and all of that. That's really nice. I like that. Okay, everybody, I did take this out. The old one, got that. Haven't unplugged it yet. And then I secured the other one in here. I just followed Teslasy video. That's how it looks, and I think I do have it centered and everything. And then now what I'm gonna do is I probably will put this back on, or at least up there, run the wire, disconnect the old one. One thing that's really important, this is for Intel users, and like myself, I have an Intel. As you know, I had to feed all those wires because this did not have that white top, and I had to make sure that the red or pink, one of them, is on that side. Hopefully you can see that right there. But I was like, well, there is a command box that's with the AMD and everything, and these wires right here are for AMD users, right? And this was the Intel. I was like, well, what do I do? Okay, so let me show you. I'm gonna just unplug this from the control box. I think that's what it's called. Okay. Then I'm gonna take my Intel and just plug it in like that. And then I was like, well, where does this go that's connected to the display? Well, it goes right here as well. Okay. Get a nice satisfying click. Now all I gotta do is hook this up, and then we will see if it will turn on. So I'm gonna just take this off. Oh, it's already working. It's already working. So it worked. It was reading everything. And keep in mind, I had to daisy chain that because I still have these right here and look like they're both blinking because the doors are open. Everything looks good. Just about a week later, I wanted to get a chance to test this out and just see how everything is on the system before I just do, you know, go over all of the different menus, show you the blind spot assistance as well, and the different UIs. We're gonna start on the software page. When you do get the unit and you get everything installed and it works, but I do have it connected to the Wi-Fi, and you see right in here is the different Model 3, Model 3H, which is Model 3 Highland, and then it has Model Y. I'm assuming the Model Y Juniper will show up on here as well, but you choose one of them, the system will restart, and then you will see the actual image of the vehicle. You also have your MCU version, but I did, before I started recording, I tapped that blue MCU that's right there, and it checked for an update. I'm showing you a little bit of how that looks. Once it is finished updating at 100%, it just rebooted, and that was it. I really didn't see a lot of difference, but it's probably some little bugs or something like that. But this unit does update, which is a plus. But now let's go up to the display here. This button right here, it always goes back to the main interface. At the top, that is your volume adjustment. You can also adjust your brightness if you want it set to auto or not. It's really up to you. Just tap auto and it'll match the car, or you can just do it manually, however you want to do it. Then you have under here day and night mode. I do have it set to match the car, which is auto. The next one is your body color, whatever color you have of your car. You have the choice of gray, blue, black, red, and white. The next thing is the rainbow road switch, and I do have it, so every time I activate full self-driving, it will be a rainbow road. AHD on or AHD off, and that is for the camera switch, the optional accessory you can buy with this if you want, but for some reason I had it turned on, so I just turned it off because I did not install the camera time format. If you want to do 12-hour, 24-hour, however you want to do it. And then the last one is speed limit sign styles. So that's a cool little menu right there. Now let's go down to controls. At the top you have tire pressure units. You can do bar or PSI. Right here, sound playback position. You can do loudspeaker or Bluetooth, whichever you would like to do. The speaker actually sounds really good. Mobile phone connection activation method, which is right here. You can do manual or auto. Then you have your steering wheel button control switch, which is right here. I didn't know what that was until now, so I'm gonna turn that on, so that'll give you power to control it on your steering wheel. You have your left and right hand driver options. So I'm United States, so it's all on the left hand side. So I have left selected. Then underneath that, you have your temperature units, Fahrenheit or Celsius. Third down, side traffic warning display switch, so I have that turned on. That's for the blind monitoring, especially depending on what UI that you are on, that'll pop up. And the last one, AHD, and you can do it manual or auto, and that is how you want to open that front camera. You can have it done auto, or you can just do it manually if you have that option. Like I said earlier, I do not have the front camera. Let's go down to system, and this one right here is the language. I have English selected, of course. Then the next one over here is what UI that you would like to show on the display while you are driving. Then you have a speeding reminder. So you can do 50 miles per hour or whatever you use, 50, 60, 70, or 80. And all that does is if you reach that speed limit, will turn red, no matter what the current speed is. And then of course over here is your time zone selection. Let me show you these cool UIs that they do have. Go to number 1. You'll see your battery percentage, your miles, you'll see the temperature, what gear you're in. Right now I'm in park, the current time, PSI, miles per hour, and a look at your car. And if I do this, you'll see the difference. I can go back to set, CarPlay, Android Auto, and that's it. What this screen does, it's a really good visual of blind spot. It will show you like you're driving on the road, and then on top of that, you will be able to, once the blind spot monitor is like yellow, it'll be on either side of the screen. You'll also get a visual of a car, which is really cool that they're in your blind spot. And once they're out of your blind spot, that car will disappear. It'll be on the left or the right hand side. I cannot stress how high def this screen is. UI 1, really nice. It shows a visual of the road and it shows the car in the blind spot. Go to UI 2, go back to the interface, and you see this one don't show you no car, nothing. This is the cleanest display, but it still gives you a lot of information. It shows the speed limit right there. The battery percentage shows how many miles you have left, how the current temperature. It shows the time, shows what gear you're in. This is really clean. I really like it. It reminds me of the T8 because the T8 is clean. You don't get anything over here as a quick toggle, anything like that. Even me moving it up, there's nothing right here. That's how it is. That one is pretty simple. Like I said, it works. Now let's try UI 3. So UI 3, now you get into more of the details and all of that. You'll get regen, I believe, shows on this screen, or it might be UI 4, I'm not sure. Over here, your odometer, the current temperature, your current drive stats, how long you've been driving, how many miles you've been driving, what's your average miles per hour during the drive. And all right here, of course, is your speed. It's really, really nice. But on this screen, you get as much of the visuals of the blind monitoring. You will get the symbol that pops up as well, and you get the time. And the gears are in the bottom right. Of course, speed limit. This one, more modern to me. It gives you a lot of stats. Now, UI 4, this one I really like. Not too many, God will call cards. It's not as busy. You still get the blind monitoring. I think on each side, both of them lights up. You get the odometer, how many miles. You get the current drive, statistics, how long you've been driving. How many miles have you been driving? What's the average of how long you've been driving? The current time, you get the speed limit, you get how fast you're going. And underneath there, how many miles you have left on the battery. You get all of those different little features right there. So next, really fast, I'll just show you Apple CarPlay. I have it on my phone, but I have it turned off for just a video purpose. But I'll go ahead and hit to turn it on. And it takes it a little bit, and then it goes straight to Apple CarPlay. Of course, it has a little home button where you go back to the main interface. But what I love about this design with CarPlay, look to the left, you still get lights, high beam, you get the speed limit, you get how fast you're going, you get current gear that you're in, you get the miles that you have left, and you get your battery percentage. You get a lot of information, but you still get a full screen. There's no lag. Whenever you're driving, it's just like having a regular, just built-in Apple CarPlay system. It's really nice, guys. I'm telling you. This screen is legit. With the new iOS 18 update, I can tell it what I want to click on. I'll say tap settings. See, I don't have to touch the screen. Tap wallpaper. Tap settings. Go home. And then without touching the screen, I can just say tap home. But what do you guys think? This is really, really nice. If you want to pick this up, you get a nice discount. I don't know how long this is going to last, but you can get up to 26% off using my code. If you have any questions, please let me know. This Ken. I'll see you in the next video.